can't just walk into diamond fields and take control. You've got to be a certain type of person to do that. But then there was a little bit of murder in the diamond fields.
Now even as SAS trained hitman, couldn't take them out. Killed the f***ing kid though, didn't he? Should have sucked me out instead of killing the kid. Danny Ward got murdered on New Year's Eve, Danny MacDonald. And when he went, and they couldn't say what G brothers it was, so they arrested me and Danny for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at Sam's diamond story in Africa. And then we hear about a hitman who couldn't take out Darren Gee. And according to Darren, the tragic thing is that they ended up taking the life of someone else.
So you can see like a little insight into the diamond fields in Africa. Foreigners can't just walk into diamond fields and take control. You've got to be a certain type of person to do that. But then there was a little bit of murder in the diamond fields. I'm not going to go into details, I don't need to. But in order to keep control and do whatever, it is what it is. It's part of work. But what happened is when I met Faith, and there's a lot of nasty people in them fields, diamond mines. When I met Faith, yeah, let me do a green screen actually, that would be a good idea. Yeah, but when I met Faith, that's a lot better. When I met Faith, like I was always stuck at home with Faith, and I had to be away from the diamond fields because I was looking at, I was with Faith. But, so she really saved my life. So even though I saved their life, she saved my life, because I probably would have been dead at that point. I would have been filled with bullets in the diamond fields. There was multiple attempts in them fields. And anyone who deals with diamonds will tell you can't just go into African diamond fields and take control. It does not happen if you're a fucking foreigner. But we managed to achieve that. But it all got put on hold when I got met Faith. And so really she saved my life, and that's when I met Holly, wasn't it? And then
if Sam really did take over a diamond mine, it could explain why multiple people want him gone. But here's the problem. We know the kind of things Sam gets involved in, and it feels like we're not getting the whole truth. Sure, I've seen the diamonds he claims came from this takeover, but not everything is as it seems. And there's still zero proof he actually pulled off the kind of operation it would take to swoop in and seize control of a diamond mine halfway across the world.
These gangster families, and how even as SAS trained hitman couldn't take them out. Killed the f***ing kid though, didn't he? Should have sucked me out instead of killing the kid. Stephen G's mugshot looks similar to hundreds, so they're going on about our Stephen straight away. Stephen G's mugshot looks similar to hundreds of others released by Merseyside police when on the hunt for wanted men and women. A grimace, a prison issue, baggy grey sweat t-shirt, bags under the eyes, and a look of defiance into the camera. They do know what they're taking it. They just know you're going to put this in the paper, you cunt. Been in a plod shop for 3 days. G43 is one of the most city's most violent crime families. It's all fucked up, the print. Along with his other brother Danny, Darren and Ian, he turned the Grisdale estate into an open-eyed drug market and ruled with an iron fist. The family known as the Grisdale crew groomed schoolboys to run their drugs and left a trail of broken lives behind them. Now when we was the same, we got kids to sag out of school. The kids were kicked out of school already, and we weren't really, it weren't the mentality of using these kids, it was feeding them. Like, they call them as the Grisdale crew, but that weren't established until 6 or 7 years when I'm into my 18-year prison sentence. The youth established the GDC, not me. So when the young lads start ending up in jail years later for whatever they got up to outside, not to do with me, I'd get a letter off them from wherever the prison are in. on the bottom would say GDC, and I think, what the fuck he is doing? So I've said something about the Gleisdale crew on a podcast, and these have just picked it, haven't they? So everything, basically these stories is what I've told them, basically. So let's carry on. They then became embroiled in a sprawling drugs war across Liverpool, a battle so explosive their rivals reportedly hired an SAS-trained hitman to finally take them out. That's true. Scopic sight. It was a 308 Remington. Camouflage. Do you remember me telling you? And when the busies went into raids at Danny Wire got murdered on New Year's Eve, Danny MacDonald. And when he went to his march, they got a Mondeo up the path. The Mondeo had been sprayed up, so they took it. Inside it, they got 3 pieces. One was a rifle, and there was partial DNA on the strap of the rifle where someone had spat. And they couldn't say what G brothers it was, so they arrested me and Danny for it. But because I was on a murder charge and shit, Danny took the possession of it. Because I was on a conspiracy charge with Danny as well.
Here's the thing with Darren. He's got receipts. His family wouldn't have the reputation they do if they hadn't done what they claimed. So when you hear about a hitman trying to take them out, it makes you think. I was shocked when I heard that. Because for Darren and his brothers to be in that position, they must have put serious work in on the roads. That's why people are more likely to take Darren's word over someone like Sam. When Darren talks, there are articles and plenty of people backing the family up. I'm not saying he's telling the truth 100% of the time, but it does give him more credibility. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.